Okay, look, I want to apologize. For some reason, I had a 15-minute video up and it only took 8 minutes of it. So I don't know why. I was talking, last thing I was talking about was Cody Rhodes and how I didn't understand how Ted DiBiase wasn't getting a push either. But I think he should win some more matches. With SmackDown, I mean, I think Cody Rhodes match, the Big Show and the Core, they attacked and they were awesome. They had I think they're going to end up having a tag title match at WrestleMania. And then I'm just going to wing this basically. I think I can really remember. Sean Cool's on the mic, on special commentator, and Layla vs. Kelly. Layla won, interference by Kelly, of course. And then Rey Mysterio vs. DiBiase. I think I touched on that. I believe I did touch on Sheamus and Kofi, which Sheamus won. There was a cage match. Christian won. And after the match, Alberto Del Rio attacked Christian, beat him up, and then Edge came out, honking on Del Rio's nice car. He threatened to destroy it. Then Brodus Clay came out and jumped him, and then they did a concerto on Edge's hand, so maybe Edge's hand supposedly broken, and they went off the air like that. Overall, SmackDown is pretty good this week. Better than it's been in a while. I enjoyed it. But I want to see, this is what I want to see, a triple threat match. Or I want to see Edge and Christian in a feud. Or just something with Christian at WrestleMania. And United States Champion, I think that title should be on the line. And the Continental title should be on the line. I mean, I'm watching WrestleMania 3 right now. Hogan just beat Andre the Giant, which, breaking news if you didn't know it. Which, yeah. WrestleMania 3, baby. It's awesome. Maybe able to hear some of it in the background. But, yeah, Undertaker, only Undertaker will ever lose at WrestleMania. I'm a big Triple H fan. I do not want to see him retire, but I think Undertaker deserves the respect. Taking my time. He should go 20-0 at WrestleMania and then retire. Everything he's done, his legacy should be WrestleMania. 20-0 and then that's it. No, you look back at the record books of wrestling, not just WWE wrestling, he was undefeated 20-0. So yeah, Undertaker should go 20-0 and then retire. I don't think no one should defeat him at WrestleMania. And Triple H has faced Undertaker before, but the WWE's not really acknowledging it, but he has. Money in the Bank, I don't really care if they have it or not. I would like to see it, because that was always a cool thing. Who's going to be the next up-and-coming star? We had Jack Swagger become up. I think it was WrestleMania Jack Swagger won it, I believe. And he was like, wow, okay, a new guy. But then he came out in the whole Angle attire last year. Which that's why I like Money in the Bank. Because there's always some new faces in there, and you never know if someone new is going to be given that epsilon, the brass ring to be able to become the next champion. Which I don't like that they're not doing it no more. Michael Cole can really give Jack Swagger a lot of good heat. Michael Cole can be a really good manager. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My chair's messed up. Okay. So that's what I think they should do. They should make Michael Cole a good heel manager. Manage Swagger, Dolph, Del Rio even. Throw Del Rio in there. The Miz, of course. And he could have this own faction like Bobby the Brain Heenan did. He had this great faction Heenan did. It was awesome. Bobby Heenan was the best manager in the world. Check out old wrestling. You're not a true wrestling fan if you don't know the history of wrestling. Now, I've never seen Piper's DVD. I've never seen Macho Man's DVD. I've never seen the history of the AWA's DVD. But I have watched the rise and fall of WCW, the rise and fall of ECW, which is, if you're not a die-hard wrestling fan like I am, you will not really like the rise and fall of ECW. I'm sorry. I had people, friends of mine, my stepdad and my brother, were sitting here watching it. They're like, man, this thing is over 3 hours long. And it basically was over 3 hours just talking about ECW. And I loved it. I've watched the DVD 3 or 4 times. In my personal opinion, The Rise and Fall of ECW is the best DVD, one of my favorite DVDs of all time, because it gives you so many ins and outs of wrestling. Taz was booking matches. I mean, these wrestlers are going out and creating their own promos. That's what TNA needs. And I heard I believe it was I can't remember who said this. It might have been the adult demographic, ADTV, so check him out. I believe he said that Kurt Angle's contract is up in August, and that Kurt Angle and Tommy Dreamer should take over control of the X Division, which I like that idea because they would actually bring wrestling back. Excuse me, this little quick review of SmackDown turns into kind of a rant about TNA, but sorry about that. Had a little TNA topic too. The WWE Superstars, we need it back. I remember the old days, Friday Night SmackDown, it's SmackDown and Raw. And we had Velocity, we had Livewire, we had Sunday Night Heat. I miss the old days. I miss the Saturday Night Main Event. I miss the Power Plant. I miss all the old shows we used to have. I love wrestling. I don't care about the promos. I just love wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan. I like RVD. I like Anderson. I like Angle. I like AJ Styles, the best wrestler in wrestling today, in my personal opinion. He is the Shawn Michaels of TNA. If you've never seen TNA and never seen, check out AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. One of my personal favorite matches of all time. It's in my top 3 of my top 3 favorite matches of all time. And that's a whole new video. My favorite matches of all time. But I'll give you Daniels Joe and Styles was an awesome match. Not for the world title, the X Division title. I don't remember the pay-per-view, but it was epic. And I got a few minutes. So I'll give you a couple of my other favorite matches. WrestleMania. Let's see, what WrestleMania was it? I can't remember the exact. But Diesel versus The Undertaker. I can't remember if that was WrestleMania 10. Diesel vs. The Undertaker, an awesome match. Not one of my favorites, but an awesome match. But a couple of my favorite matches of all time. WWE hasn't really had one in a while. Shawn Michaels' Undertaker was a good one. The first one, not the second one, was really weak. Not really weak, it was okay. But that was a good one. And Bret Hart is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so Bret Hart's one of my favorite wrestlers. Bret Hart was one of my favorite matches as well. Then Owen went on to win the title, but yeah. The videos, I'm just going to do 8 minutes because I think that's all YouTube's going to allow me to put up. For now, I don't know why. It says 15, but it's BS. So, Effin' True, what's up? JC Styles, Brian Crazy, this is Bizarre 1000. If you're not Effin' True, you're effing screwed. This is the best thing going today on YouTube.